It's about the 3rd month in school. It's lunchtime. If you've been eyeing this one girl since the first week, she bad as fuck. One of your homeboys see you lost in her silhouette and tells you, man, if you don't go say some shit to this girl, y'all been crushing on each other for months. You fall into the peer pressure. So you come up with a plan. Instead of asking her out in the cafeteria, you wait until you guys are walking to class. Lunch then ends. You lock in on her as you walk to your class. You call out her name from a short distance. She says, what? Looking very confused and concerned. You say, I got a question to ask you. You're nervous. You're sweating. Your heart is beating a mile a minute. She's looking at you while you're doing this. She says, just spit it out. You finally get the courage to get out the words. You trying to go out on a date? There's a brief pause. The girl says, no, nigga, you ugly as hell. You barely even talk to me, and I don't like the way you walk.
Oh my goodness, Valentine!
This is exactly what happened to me in the beautiful time of middle school. This happened to us for real. Everybody watching, I know this happened to you too, bro. Don't worry. Asking out your crush and getting rejected has got to be one of the most universal things that happen in a man's life. You come to the situation thinking, what's the worst she can say? The worst she can say is no. Well, in my case, yeah, she definitely said a lot worse than no. Next day at school, I come back, I got niggas laughing at me and shit. I guess he told everybody what happened. Funny enough, I actually was late to that class that I had to go to just to talk to her, just to get rejected. So Nick could have just been on time. Shit crazy as hell. The next Canon event in a man's life, or really anybody's life, is realizing you're not going to the league. You're not going to be an astronaut or, whatever niggas wanted to do when they was a kid, or you're not going to be a movie star. You realize you just low-key trash. You can't even pass biology 1 class, and you can't act. Or you just see how much bills cost and you go ahead and hit up Indeed. This can really happen at any time of your life. For me, I realized I wasn't going to the NBA in 8th grade. I didn't make the basketball team in 8th grade, so fuck. I remember during tryouts, I messed up on a play or something. I think it was like layup lines, which is just bad at that point. Like, yeah, nigga, you're fucking done. You mess up on layup lines. And for some reason, I started singing this one song by Migos called One Time. It's like, smoke one time, drink one time, every fuss one time. And then one of my homeboys at the time, he said, do the play right one time. At the time, that kind of hurt. But now that's just kind of funny as hell. Because, I wasn't doing any of the plays right during the tryouts, which is why I didn't make the team. I didn't give up just yet on my hoop dreams. I tried out freshman year. After the tryouts, my coach was like, based on your performance today, you only made the team because your brother was on varsity. Which nigga was low-key right, because I didn't even get in the game freshman year, so niggas would put me in the game for 2 seconds and take me out. The fuck type of shit is that? I will say though, being on the bench was pretty funny, because it's like the coach sitting over here yelling at niggas talking about some, y'all gotta lock in. Y'all getting y'all ass whooped. And I'm like, he talking to y'all niggas. I don't even get in the damn game. Like, he not talking to me. He not. So yeah, after that, I was like, fuck this, I'm out. Next on our list, man, is getting that first check from that job and realizing the shit is just fuck. You get your first job, you know what I'm saying? You feel like a man now, but then you get that check. That shit's less than $300, which means you're getting paid chump change. Since it's your first job, you really didn't consider taxes, or at least I didn't really, know how much the taxes were gonna take out. So when I put that shit in the calculator, I was like, oh, I'm finna give me a little decent little something. No, that's not how it is. And then the name, that first job, your first check, you end up just quitting that motherfucker eventually. Now, whether you have another job lined up or you left for personal reasons, everybody has left a job at least once. If it wasn't your first one, it might have been your second or third. Now, in my case, I ain't gonna lie, I walked out mid-shift. I recommend you don't do that. That was bad looks on my part. But you know what I'm saying? You live and you learn. Next up, we got the Canon cycle of people who buy 2K every year, complain about it, say the game is ass, see the next trailer, and then buy the game again. Stockholm syndrome is what most NBA 2K fans have, including myself at one point. It's really hard for people to get out of this cycle because, the only game they play is 2K and Call of Duty. You know what I'm saying? They don't really have any gaming variety. Me? I said that shit was overseas. On 2K25, I spent $200, the most I ever spent on a game. I barely played 2K25. I have like less than 80 hours, so that was a waste of my money. All right, next up, we got getting back with your ex and breaking up again very quickly. You finally got the girl you want. Y'all been together for a little minute, like 1-2 years. You're at the point in the relationship where you're like low-key done with this girl, I'm not gonna lie. Then you just break the motherfucker off. You say she's crazy as fuck. A couple weeks go by. She calls you late at night. You decide to answer this call. So y'all end up staying on the phone for about 2 hours and y'all just end up back together. You are then shown after a couple months why you broke up with her in the first place and you send her overseas again. I don't really see the benefit of you you getting back with an ex-partner. I mean, y'all niggas broke up for a reason. But, you know, just something everybody go through, you know what I'm saying? Get back with the ex, realize, you know what I'm saying, why you broke up, and then, hey, more knowledge in your brain. Looking back now, I probably should have just hung up the phone, but it saved a lot of time, wasting people time for real.